Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms, still covering this Captain Marvel controversy. This stuff just doesn't seem to be going away. It seems to be a very hot topic that everybody wants to talk about. So now Zachary Levi, the lead actor in Shazam, a DCEU movie, is coming to the aid of Captain Marvel and Brie Larson. And if you don't know what's been going on, if you haven't been following other videos on this channel or other news, there's been a lot of controversy going on with Captain Marvel because there's this group of fans. I use the term fans very loosely because these people are just absolute scum. Just absolute scum. These people think that, like, they take these articles and they take these things and they manipulate and twist shit around. And what happened was, a while back, Brie Larson said, "I don't care what a 40-year-old white dude thinks of Wrinkle in Time." That was me paraphrasing what she said. And she said that she wants to have more diversity. And it makes sense, right? It makes sense. If a movie is about a female superhero and is directed towards the female audience, then she wants more representation of females at the press conferences covering this movie because they will have a different perspective. For an example, and I'll be the first person to admit, Brie Larson's heart was in the right place. She completely botched the way she was saying it. She completely botched the way she was saying it. She came out again and said, "I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to take away any chairs. I was just trying to add more chairs." So I knew what Brie Larson said. Now, when I was looking at all the initial reports, I was like, "Oh my gosh, she hates me because I'm a white dude," and I did this video. And then I found out it was completely false because the people I listened to took what she actually said and just twisted it so much to try to benefit their cause. For an example, Brie Larson saying, Captain Marvel means something to a young girl more than it would mean for someone like me. Much like, for an example, Black Panther. What Black Panther means to the black community is completely different than what it would mean to me. Therefore, people like Ryan Coogler should want people of the black community to be there to review the film because a black critic is going to get something out of Black Panther much more than a white critic. Not saying that the white critic won't like the film because God knows it's got a great rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Just for an example, a black critic, it would get more out of it. It would speak to them differently than a white dude. And Brie Larson was trying to say the same thing, yet you get these toxic assholes out here that want to sit there and go, "Oh, I'm sorry, Brie, that I got a cock and I'm white." That's not what she was saying. That was not what she was saying, you fucking jackasses. That's not what she was saying. But you take things and you manipulate it. And you try to bend stuff to fit your narrative because you're toxic. And there's so much toxicity going on in the world fandom that people just want to sit behind a computer and be toxic. And they want to bombard Rotten Tomatoes and mess with that user rating and user reviews to try to push their agenda saying that Captain Marvel is going to bomb. So Rotten Tomatoes pulled it. Rotten Tomatoes like, we're going to get rid of the user score. We're going to get rid of the user review for now, until we can figure out a way to take care of this and do this thing differently. And Zachary Levi came to her aid. He had a nice video he posted, I think it was on Twitter, and he says, "Look, if you think you're doing Shazam a favor by just backlashing and straight, bombarding Captain Marvel's Twitter or Rotten Tomatoes, you're not doing anybody a favor. You're not doing me a favor. You're not doing Shazam a favor. You're not doing the DCEU a favor." He had like this nice lengthy video just talking about like how people are just fabricating. Like they tried to do it last year with Black Panther. They tried to do it with Black Panther. There's already rumors that they started doing it to Episode 9. Episode 9 hasn't even had a fucking trailer yet, and people are trying to do it to Episode 9. And it just gets to the point where enough is enough. These people that think they're fans because they boycott Star Wars, boycott Captain Marvel, and they think that Brie Larson has a secret agenda of dudes that have cocks. You are just the scum of the earth. You are what's wrong. You are the epitome of just garbage people. And I'm glad that people like Zachary Levi came out and said, look, you guys are asshats. You guys are absolutely worthless. You're not helping nobody. So please just go cry in a corner by yourself. So I applaud Zachary Levi. And regardless of what you guys think, Captain Marvel is going to be very successful. And all your efforts are going to be in vain. Until next time, I'm Robert Storms. That's my opinion.